my name is Shopur Pandak. I'm a third year data science student. Our group has 6 members, and we are working on cryptocurrency price prediction. Let me introduce my friends. Dressy Leon, she's a fourth year data science student. Junior Tan, his English name is Wesley. He's a fourth year data science student. Hanley Zhuang, he is a third year operation research and management science student. Minjin Zhuang, she is a fourth-year statistics student. Zeki Fan is a third year industrial engineering and operation research data science. Now I'm going to hand over to Darcy.
Hello guys, I'm Dorothy. Now that you learned about our name and major, I would like to introduce our project to you. We are working with our mentor from Tradery Labs, which is a quantitative cryptocurrency hedge fund that aims to observe pattern and trend in the stock market in order to make supportive investment decisions. We're going to utilize the APIs, extract real-time data, and perform a collection of data analysis techniques to analyze future price in order to establish a more formative investment decisions for our individual investors and cryptocurrency trading companies. To get a deeper sense on what we're starting, we will first pick Bitcoin as our primary data, and we will go about by choosing a suitable model for Bitcoin and then proceed by training our model on it. Once we are able to draw useful observation from the Bitcoin model, we will try to extrapolate using the same procedure on different cryptocurrencies and make connection between these models. Now I'm going to hand over to Zekai. But since he is feeling unwell, I'm going to cover for him. There are 2 features that we would like to implement for user interface for now: advice and history. When a user clicks on the advice button, a page will be shown to them to request some input. The type of cryptocurrency they would like to trade, how much risk they would like to take, the prices for limit and stop loss orders, and whether they would like to receive push notification when necessary action should be taken. When user clicks on the button to continue, this information will be sent to our server, where the computation will take place. The user interface will receive and display the feedback from server, which includes a chart prediction, a list of recommended actions. Users can click off their finished actions from the list. Charts for price history for different cryptocurrencies are also available in our interface. And I'm going to hand over to Junya.
Hi, this is Jun Yan, and I'm going to explain the technical components of this project. First, we need to obtain data from online sources via APIs and crawling. Then we need to develop a model that best capture the features of target cryptocurrency market. The 2 time series models that are used in our project are RIMA and recurrent neural network. RIMA is a class of models that capture a suite of different standard temporal structures in time series data. A recurrent neural network is a neural net that processes sequential data that takes in as input both the new input as at the current time step and output or a hidden layer of the net in the previous time step. So we are going to use these 2 models to fit our data. Then we need to determine the effectiveness of the fitted model and backtest the model by comparing the return from the actual data and the predicted data and calculate their RMSE to adjust the model. Then we need to interpret and visualize our predicted price and actual price in a line plot. The final step would be building a user interface, and the users can receive trading and suggestions by dynamic programming or algorithms. Now I'm handing over to Han Ling to explain the architecture of this project.
Hi, I'm Hanling. I will explain our sample architecture for you guys. The main way we will get data is via APIs and web crawling. Also, for some big trading website, we can directly download the data. Since we also consider event-driven effect in the model, so we will need to get data from streaming and social net. Ideally, we will set up separate databases for each of the cryptocurrencies for long-term storage. Considering the techniques that we use to get data, we also need to store it in JSON and CSV files. For the short-term data storage, we will use pandas. When building the model, we will focus on RIMA and recurrent neural network. The most important thing is to find the right features for our model, so we will do math research on that. Also, we will do classification for the features. As I have mentioned before, we will do NLP for sentiment analysis, since the price of cryptocurrency is strongly influenced by the certain events. The fitting and predicting part of our machine learning process can be traditional. Our output should be on the applications. It should contain graphs and data on the trends of prices and investment suggestions like when to buy, which correspond to the global minimum given certain time interval, and when to sell. The most important difference of our project from the traditional machine learning process is how our machine learning process interact with the real world. We will do backtest on the model using real-world trading data and to tune our model by the results of mock trading, say the returns, which means we will consider more real-world information beyond pure statistical feedback given by the so-called test set. Now let's hand over to Mingzhi. She will explain what we'll do in the next few weeks.
Hi guys, I'm Mingzhi, and I'm going to explain our future plans for this project. For week 1, we are going to do research on potential features of inputs and get the data via APIs and crawling. All of our team members are going to do the research and Shapur is going to get the data. For week 2, all of us are going to start data cleaning. Junyan and I are going to do early data analysis. Dorothy and Hanling are going to visualize the data and get some insights. Zekai and Shapur are going to identify patterns and trends of the data. For week 3, all team members are going to check the feasibility of various machine learning models and decide which models to use and start building simple models. Thank you for listening.